and welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica Fit Beauty. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope that you'll become a part of my family and subscribe. If you're coming back, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Wet n Wild Midnight Mermaid collection, which is soon to launch. So if you guys want to see this review and how to create this awesome look, go ahead and watch. Okay guys, let's go ahead and jump right on into this review slash tutorial of the Wet n Wild Midnight Mermaid collection. You can find it at BEAUTYCON this weekend in LA for $29.99. After that, it will be available on wetnwild.com for the entire collection for $34.99, and you can buy the individual pieces on ulta.com. I am completely ready. I have my foundation on, and of course it is the Wet n Wild foundation. And then on my eyes, now that's not Wet n Wild, it is actually the Modern Renaissance palette on my eye in kind of the burgundy and maroony color. So I wanted to set that down first before I go into this color right here. I immediately, when I opened this up, I was drawn to this kind of purple. There's a shift in it. It very much reminds me of a dark mermaid tail. It is so gorgeous. It's called Aquatic Prism. So we're going to jump right on into that first. Let's go ahead and put this directly on the eye. I'm just going to go ahead and start by just kind of applying it using the brush. We're going to see how it goes on. Holy smokes, this is gorgeous. And I'm trying to be very light-handed as I approach the crease so it'll kind of blend up. And I want to bring it down as close as I can down in here. So I'm just making sure I'm not taking anything extra. That was with just one coat from the wand. And then I'm just really blending everything in. And as I kind of cascade out, I'm using a lighter hand and basically what's left on the wand versus going back in and dipping in more. This is stunning, guys. I'm so impressed with how this applied already. I'm going to go back in with my blending brush, which does have a little bit of the Modern Renaissance product on it. So I'm just going to kind of blend it in so we don't have that harsh line right here. I want to see how this works. So I am super in love with the way this color looks. Let's go ahead and apply it on the other eye. I'm going to go back in with the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm going to apply first Raw Sienna and then Love Letter, and then I'm going to go back in with that green and kind of pull it across on the bottom. I'm just going to dip it right into this product right here, and I'm going to try and tight line as close as possible, not on my lid there because this does have shimmer in it, but I'm just going to get it as close as possible to the lash line there. I am not going to use one of these liners on my eyes. I'm actually going to put some mascara on and false lashes, and then I'll be right back. So this is the completed look on the eyes. I am so in love with this. The lashes just pull it all together. It is stunning and so sultry. I feel like this would look good on so many people. Let's go ahead and finish up this look. I'm going to use, of course, this gorgeous bar of highlighter. And who doesn't love Wet n Wild highlighters? Like, I am so in love with the formula on pretty much all of their highlighters, well, except for the rainbow ones. Sorry. But their other highlighters, if you guys saw my last review, I got to review all of the new ones that just came out, and they are gorgeous. But look at this. It's like a mermaid tail. You guys can see. Stunning. And let's go ahead and swatch it real quick. So I'm just going to run my finger through it. You guys can see one little swatch there. Here is what now you guys can see it. It's got a little bit of a gray, bluish cast to it, but it's very, very pretty. It also has some gold reflex. I am liking it. And of course, it's got that same formula as their other highlighters that I am in love with, the Mega Glow. So this is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and try it on. They're also get a nice amount. We're going to go ahead and put it on the high point of the cheekbone. And I feel like it definitely, I can see like the purple cast in it when I turn a little bit. But it looks really good on my skin tone, so I'm not mad at that. Let's do the other side. And I'm going to do a little bit on my nose. And just for fun, since we are already in this palette, I'm going to go ahead and use this as the brow bone highlighter. It's going to have a little bit of that kind of purple and green shift in it. Totally interesting. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on the inner corner. This does have a little bit of glitter in it, so it's very different than like their other ones. Looking at it up close, the glitter doesn't seem to adhere to the face at all. I do see more of it actually on my eyes than I do on my cheeks, which is interesting, and none really on the, oh, there is a little bit on the nose. I can see purple glitter just a little bit. So if you do not like glitter at all, definitely you're not going to like this highlighter. But if you're up for something a little bit different and fun and you just really enjoy the collection, this is great. Okay guys, to complete my look, I definitely think I'm going to go in with this more of a wearable color. It's called Harbor Crush. I love their liquid catsuit formula. It's very, very nice. And again, I'm using Harbor Crush, which is also not the vegan one. Everything else in this collection is vegan except this one. And as always, Wet n Wild is completely cruelty-free, which is totally awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this color on my lips. I really like how the doe foot applicator on this, if you guys just kind of look at it closely, it really hugs the lips. Okay, so that is beautiful without any lip liner or anything underneath it, applied so nice. I am impressed with this color. This is very much a vampy look for me. I don't normally do something so dark. And actually I probably would do more of a nude lip with such a bold eye, but this is very, very pretty, especially for fall. If you just want to be a little bit more fun and daring and sultry and kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's mysterious. Let's move on to the rest of the lip swatches. I'm going to go ahead and take this color off, and we're going to go into the first color. This one is called Coral Crown. Again, I feel like this is one of the more wearable colors, so let's swatch this one. Okay, so I love this color. I would definitely rock this color 120% during the fall. It is so beautiful. I would probably do more of a natural looking eye and let the lip be the focus, because that's just kind of how I am. I usually choose one or the other, but it's not to say you couldn't do this for an evening look. So again, this is Coral Crown. So the next color I'm going to go in is with this kind of greenish color. It is called Siren's Jewel, and this is probably not a color I would wear. I mean, just being honest, maybe for something special like Halloween or some kind of costume, it's just not something I would probably wear on its own. I don't know, for me, I feel like it just doesn't really fit my look or me, but I think it's beautiful color just looking at it already in here. So let's go ahead and try it on. So this is a very pretty color. It applied super easy. I did not find it to be blotchy at all or spotty. You know what I mean? When sometimes lipsticks kind of skip. This was really with one application. I just kind of went over a few other areas and kind of put it in just to really make sure that it got on there. But this is a very pretty color. I probably, again, like I said, wouldn't rock it on a normal day-to-day basis, but for something fun, absolutely. And for $4.99, I mean, if you are a mermaid fan, this Midnight Mermaid collection, I'm just going to tell you, is for you. But Wet n Wild is doing it up with these lipsticks and everything. I'm so impressed with the formulation and, of course, the price. I mean, how could you not? Last shade I'm going to do is Sea Seduction. It is this beautiful kind of dark royal blue color. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Again, same with the doe foot applicator. Okay, so here is Sea Seduction. It is a very pretty color, but again, it's kind of like the green, not a very wearable color for me on a day-to-day basis, but for something special and funky, I absolutely love it. And of course, the price, again, I just can't say it enough. The formulation is beautiful. It feels really good on the lips. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of the rest of the eyeshadows on my hand so you guys can see. Here are swatches of the colors. Everything first on the left is without a base underneath it, and then the same color is right next to it with a black base underneath it so you can see the difference. I do feel like with a base underneath it is definitely much more pigmented and more stunning, but on its own it's still pretty as well. First to the left is Aquatic Prism, and then we have Laura's Necklace, Moonlight Majesty, and Mysterious Nights. Okay, let's move on to the Mega Liner Metallic Eyeliners. There are 3 shades. We have this blue one, which is Sea Dreams. And then we have this green color, which is Sea Symmetry. That's hard. Say that twice as fast. And then we have this kind of gray color, which is Trident's Shimmer. Let's go ahead and start off with the Trident's Shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and put that directly on the back of my hand right here. Okay, that is very pretty, but it's kind of chunky. If you guys can see, that was a lot that came out right there. I feel like this would be hard to work with on the eye, but could be good as like an eye base all over the lid if you were able to do that. I'm going to next go into C Symmetry. This is this green color. And I'm going to put that on the back of the hand. We're going to see how that looks. With just one coat, you definitely have to build it, but it's a pretty green. I'll have to try this on the eye and definitely let you guys know what I think of it in the future. And then Sea Dreams, which is this blue. Go ahead and put that on the back of the hand. And that actually is not so splotchy. The green was a little bit more splotchy, and so was the gray. And then, of course, it clumped out like that, which kind of worries me that it might be a little hard to work with, but you could use a fine pencil brush to use a liner instead and like put on the back of your hand and then use it. But overall, I feel like these would be a little bit hard to work with. Alright guys, that is it for this review, and I am so in love with this collection by Wet n Wild. I just feel like they hit this out of the ballpark. It is so fun. It's different than unicorns. Of course, it still has the holographic feel on the packaging, and just all of it is really, really pretty. You cannot beat the price of this entire collection for $29.99. That is, again, if you are at BEAUTYCON LA. And then, of course, if you are going to pick it up afterwards, it's $34.99. When the whole thing values for close to $60, you just really can't beat that for such a fun collection. Even if you don't want to use all of it, or let's say you or your teenage daughter are into this, you can kind of match and share, because I feel like when you're more youthful, you can really get away with wearing the dark lip colors and having fun. I know I'm 34, so I tend to steer away from all of this kind of stuff all the time, but for fun, special occasions, absolutely. So definitely this collection is a thumbs up for me. I know that if I was going to purchase it just for the cost of it for $29.99 or $34.99, I would do it because it's so inexpensive and it's fun to add into your makeup collection at home. But if you want to just buy individual pieces, you can find your favorites. This is a limited collection, so you may not be able to get everything that you want, so make sure that you hurry up and get it when it launches. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, we'll be seeing you soon. Bye.